Alright, so a couple of days ago, I posted a video explaining Amazon's hiring freeze. Long story short, Amazon isn't planning to hire any more people until 2023. There are some exceptions to this. For example, if someone leaves the company or moves on to another role, they may need to hire a backfill to replace them. But essentially, hiring at Amazon and AWS is frozen. If you're someone looking to land a job in the cloud industry, this is probably not the news you want to hear. Ever since the start of the pandemic, AWS has hired so many solutions architects, cloud engineers, cloud architects, and software engineers. Things were pretty good for job seekers because there was a huge demand for people with cloud skills. Through this YouTube channel and one-on-one mentoring, I was able to help dozens of people land jobs at AWS this year. But with the current economic situation, Amazon, along with many other tech companies, had to implement a hiring freeze. This video is dedicated to my amazing subscribers who have spent the past few weeks and months building up their technical skills in order to land a job in the cloud industry. I know the job market isn't looking too great right now, but I want to share with you where you can find high-paying cloud jobs during the hiring freeze. And here's the secret. You don't necessarily have to work at AWS to work in an AWS Cloud job. Let me say that again. You don't have to work at the Amazon Web Services company to work in a role where you get to use AWS technologies to help customers. In fact, AWS has a massive partner network of over 100,000 partners from more than 150 countries, and many of these partner companies are looking for people to work in their cloud teams. Some of you might already know this, but this is something I've never had to share on this channel because there was always so many open positions within AWS. And so in this video, I'm going to be sharing how to find AWS jobs that are outside of the Amazon Web Services company, and more broadly, how to find out which tech companies are actually hiring. Before we get into how to find those jobs, I'd like to mention that this video is in collaboration with SkillUp. Now more than ever, it's important for you to continue building your skills to stand out in the job market. SkillUp is a learning platform by Simplylearn, and they're now offering over 200 free courses to help you gain in-demand technical skills, which could help you get high-paying jobs. The courses are self-paced and available from both your browser and their mobile app, meaning you can learn at anywhere at any time you want. The video lessons are prepared by industry experts and aim to help fast-track your learning. As you can see here, they have a few introduction to AWS courses that are completely free of cost. The best part is you can complete the courses in just a few hours. And what's pretty cool is at the end of each course, you'll be awarded with a certificate of completion. These certificates can then help validate your skill set in AWS and other technologies. So to start learning with SkillUp, check out the link in the video description below that directs to the sign up page. Now let's get back to the video. Okay, so how do you find AWS jobs that are outside of the AWS company? Let me introduce you to Sally. Sally has just passed her AWS Solutions Architect Associate exam last month and has built 2 AWS Cloud projects. She's now ready to start applying to jobs, and her dream job is to either become an AWS Cloud engineer or AWS DevOps engineer. But she finds out that Amazon has just announced a hiring freeze and thinks to herself, is it game over then? Do I still have a chance of landing a job in the cloud? Here's what I'd recommend to Sally. First, head to partners.amazonaws.com. Then enter your location, for example, Australia. Here you can see a whole list of companies in your country that AWS has partnered up with to help customers build cloud solutions on AWS. Not all of these companies might be hiring, but I'd recommend taking a look at the job portals to see if there's a role you might be interested in. If Sally finds this too time consuming and doesn't want to look at each job portal one by one, she can go onto a job search website like Indeed. By searching AWS Associate, she'll be able to find associate level jobs that are looking for people with AWS Cloud skills. For example, let's take a look at this Associate DevOps Engineer role. They're looking to hire someone with a practitioner level AWS or Azure certification and/or a degree with a focus on software engineering/development. Sally has 2 AWS certifications, so this shouldn't be an issue. They mentioned they don't need an expert, but they want someone interested in cloud infrastructure and has a fundamental knowledge of public cloud concepts, and also basic programming and scripting experience. And that's a great example of how to find an AWS job that's outside of the AWS company. With the Amazon hiring freeze going on, roles in the company will be limited. So this strategy will really help you find jobs that are outside of AWS where you still get to use your cloud skills. For those watching who are open to exploring positions outside of cloud computing, there's actually a website that lists out the companies still looking to hire people. If you head to levels.fyi/still hiring, you'll see a list of companies and the types of jobs they're hiring for. You can filter by role. For example, if you select DevOps, you can see which companies are looking for DevOps engineers. It seems like there's a bunch of remote positions available as well. So if you want the flexibility to work from home, take a look at the companies that offer remote work. One bonus tip is to make sure you tailor your resume to each position you apply for. I know at this point it might be tempting to just submit your resume to every single job opening you see. But because there are less open roles available, it's important to make sure you can stand out in the application process. This means making sure your resume is up to date with your work experience, certifications, education, and projects. But also, instead of just dumping everything onto 1 or 2 pages, make sure you pick the relevant experiences and skills that best align with the job description. If you're someone looking to land a job in tech, please leave a comment below and I'd love to get back to you with some tailored advice. And as always, please give this video a like if you found it helpful and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.